Do you ever get confused between I have seen this movie and I had seen this movie before? If so, you are not alone. Many English learners struggle with present perfect and past perfect. But don't worry. In this lesson, I'll explain in a super easy way with examples and common mistakes you should avoid. Let's get started. Present perfect tense. First, let's talk about present perfect tense. We use this tense to describe actions that started in the past but have a connection to present. Formula for present perfect tense: subject plus have has plus past participle. Examples of present perfect tense. Number 1, I have finished my homework. The action is completed, but it has relevance to now. Number 2, he has visited Paris twice. He may visit again in the future. Number 3, we have known each other for 5 years. The friendship started in the past and continues now. Present perfect is often used with words like just, already, yet, ever, and never. Let's look at the structure of present perfect tense. For affirmative sentences, subject plus have has plus past participle plus object. For negative sentences, subject plus have not or has not plus past participle plus object. Interrogative sentences, have has plus subject plus past participle plus object. Usage and examples of present perfect tense. Number 1, actions that happened at an unspecified time before now. For example, I have visited Paris. The exact time is not mentioned. Number 2, for experiences in life. For example, he has never eaten sushi. Number 3, actions that started in the past and continue in the present. For example, they have lived in New York for 10 years. Number 4, actions that happened recently with just, already, yet. For example, I have just finished my homework. Past perfect tense. The past perfect tense is used to describe an action that happened before another past event. It shows which action happened first. Look at the formula or structure of past perfect tense. Affirmative sentences: subject plus had plus past participle plus object. Negative sentences: subject plus had not plus past participle plus object. Interrogative sentences: had plus subject plus past participle plus object. Usage and examples of past perfect tense. Number 1, it is used to show the first completed action before another past action. For example, I had finished my work before my friend arrived. Number 2, to describe a reason for something in the past. For example, she was tired because she had worked all day. Number 3, to talk about the reported speech or indirect speech. For example, he said he had seen that movie before. Number 4, to describe hypothetical situations in the past. For example, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the exam. Now, Let's compare the present perfect and past perfect tenses side by side to understand their key differences. Definition: the present perfect tense is used for actions that happened at an unspecified time in the past or actions that continue in the present. On the other hand, the past perfect tense is used to describe an action that was completed before another past action. Time reference: we use the present perfect to talk about events connected to now, recently, or life experiences. For example, I have visited Paris means that at some point in my life I had this experience. However, we use past perfect to describe an event that happened at specified past time or before another past action. For example, I had visited Paris before I moved to London. This tells us that visiting Paris happened first before moving to London. Next, helping verbs. In the present perfect, we use have or has with the past participle. For example, she has finished her homework. In the past perfect, we always use had with the past participle. For example, she had finished her homework before her friend arrived. Example sentences. Let's look at the example of both tenses. Present perfect: I have seen that movie. Here, we don't specify when I saw it. It just happened at some point. I had seen that movie before you told me about it. In this case, we have two past events. First, I saw the movie, and later, you told me about it. The past perfect helps us show which action happened first. So remember, the past perfect is used when the time is not specific or the action is still relevant to the present. And the past perfect is used to describe an event that was completed before another past event. Now, let's go over some common mistakes people make when using present perfect and past perfect tenses. To avoid these errors, you'll sound more natural in English. Mistake number one: using past perfect instead of present perfect. I had finished my homework just now is incorrect. The correct sentence is I have finished my homework just now. Here, the mistake is using the past perfect when we should use the present perfect. The phrase just now refers to a very recent action, so we must use present perfect, not the past perfect. Mistake number two: using present perfect instead of past perfect. For example, he has gone to the party before I arrived. This is incorrect sentence. The correct sentence is he had gone to the party before I arrived. In this case, the action of going to the party happened before another past action, which is arriving. When describing an event that was completed before another past action, we must use the past perfect with had. Mistake number three: using past perfect without a clear past event. For example, she had never been to London. The correct sentence is she has never been to London. The past perfect should be used only when there's another past action or event compared to it. If we are simple talking about life experiences, we use present perfect. All right. Now it's time to test your understanding with a short quiz. Fill in the blanks with the correct tense, either present perfect or past perfect. Let's try. Number one, I dash such a beautiful sunset before. When I got home, my parents dash dinner. She dashed three different countries this year. By the time we arrived, the train dash. They dash their project yet. Write your answers in the comments and I'll check for you. Let's practice together. I hope this lesson made present perfect and past perfect clear for you. If you found this video helpful, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more English lessons. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now. Thank you.